Hi, my dear young friends. Good morning to you all. Welcome to this session. Today we are going to discuss about the time management. This is lecture number 2. Dear friends, in my previous class, I hope you might have enjoyed and you might have learned something, whatever I felt that you should learn. I hope that you have absorbed whatever I thought. What is time, what is the time value, what is the importance of time in our life, why we are considering the time is very important in our life, then particularly to the students life, we should not waste even a single minute. Lot of things we have discussed in my previous lecture number 1 out of 2. Now today we are going to discuss about only the time management, which is very interesting, and I want that everybody should have this awareness. Again I am telling my dear friends, my dear elder friends, it is not for you. I know you all knew about this time management time, and you have been living very happily, sincerely, like that, and you should have advised your own juniors and sons, daughters, grandsons, granddaughters, great grandsons, great granddaughters. So like that you might have told them. But however, it is for my satisfaction that I am meeting my youngsters, young friends, students, aspirants to have this type of what is called this awareness about the time and time value and time management. So just your normal time, I advise my students, I request my student friends, young friends to know about this. Just open the channel and just you see my listen my voice. That's all enough, for which I will be highly thankful to you ever forever. Come on, let us go to the class. Welcome to this, dear parents, students, teachers, aspirants, and interested officers. Again, I am telling interested officers and parents, teachers, and aspirants. This after hearing this, I hope that you can share this with your sons, daughters, grandson, granddaughters, great grandson, granddaughters. For that purpose only, I have included your name. I am really very thankful. At the same time, I extend my hearty welcome to this session, time management in lecture 2. I think this will be the final this thing on the time management. Now let us see what are the ingredients of the synopsis in this lecture 2. See, understanding the time management. Then time management, what is the meaning of the time management? Then what are the elements of time management? Time management is a crucial, why we have to consider the time management is very crucial at this moment. Process of effective time management, effective practical time management is something, something to say is very easy, but whatever is told to practice it is very difficult. So effective practical time management, then life benefits of time management, day-to-day time management for the students. This is specifically for my young friends. Then the management of time at the examination day. Examination day, outside the hall, how to manage the time. Actually, the main purpose of giving this presentation is to give awareness about how to manage in the examination on the day of the examination inside the hall. This is the main purpose, and try to follow this. And of course, it's very difficult, I understand. Even if I am sitting in your place, if somebody else in the place of Dr. N. Rajavel, if somebody says, please adopt this time management in your life, of course, I will find it very difficult to adopt in my life. No doubt in it. But at the same time, we should try. We should try our level best. Of course, it's very difficult on our part. We can train our own son, daughters, and grandson and granddaughters. Make them. So it is very easy for them. Suppose 50% if you make them, let them make another 50%. So totally we will get 100% success here. Now finally a little bit conclusion. That's all. Now we will go to the actual lecture. Understanding the time management. Nowadays, people everywhere we talk about management. Sincerely, I am telling you, my dear friends, how many of us, including myself, understand the pure meaning, correct meaning of the term management? I have conducted a survey last to last year, when I was organizing an international seminar on agro-based industries, possibilities of agro-based industries in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is a way to growth. This was the name of the topic with the help of the NABARD. Then I have organized a very big seminar. Many people came different part of our India. They attended this seminar. It was very successful seminar. So by the time, I wanted to submit a practical paper, and for that purpose I made a survey. There were many managers. Even I included because school management, temple management, industry management, shop management, wholesale management, partnership management, company management. So I have selected near about 72, I feel. Totally 80 my target, 8 people they have not cooperated, and finally I got 72. Out of 72 people, believe me, 60% of the people, those who are managing, they didn't know about what is the actual meaning of the term management. So this is the pathetic condition. See, my concept is, if you are a manager, first you should understand what is management. If you don't know the management, you consider yourself you are unfit for the post management. If I am a teacher, commerce teacher, accountancy teacher, at least I should know that complete the golden rules of the journal entries, which we will discuss in our in future classes. See, without knowing the golden rule of the say journal entries, how can I be called as a accountancy teacher, accountancy lecturer, you tell me? So that's why management means what? Time, already. So that management you have to understand. Management means it is an art. It is a vidya. It is a kala of getting things done through others. You may find this definition in some other books, but Rajvel sir's definition is something different from that. By including that, one more word I have added, that is by going with the people. That is called the pure management. Okay, what is management? What is the principles of management? What are the functions of management? Then how to do effective management and everything we will discuss in the future classes. That is not our important matter now. So time management is a paramount, understands the value of the time. Those people do his work on time and understand the value of time, and then they never get the embarrassment in their life. See, embarrassment is a situation where we cannot raise the question, we cannot find the answer. That is the situation. Some situation will come sometimes, in various social situation, political situation, in almost everywhere now this embarrassment situation will come. See, we were standing in a positions where we do not have any answer, question, nothing. Whatever the people standing in front of us says that seems to be correct, and we have no answer, no question, nothing. That situation. So we should never be in that situation. We should never be in that situation. In simple word, I can say others should not show their finger on you. They should not show their finger on you. So our position, our life should be in that way. So if you do any work without understanding, without giving importance to the time, definitely our situation in our life will become embarrassment. That embarrassment situation, some people, when they are reaching the situation, embarrassment situation, they do not know what is their next step to do. Finally, they will take a wrong decision and they will go to complete their life in simple, say 1, 2 or 3 meters rope. So that is very bad. So that is why I am telling you, understand time, you understand time value, you understand why it is important in our life. The students particularly, you have to manage the time. So the time management is a paramount. It is very important. For the time management, we are getting only 24 hours in a day. Our ancestors, the very intelligent people, my dear friends, don't think our ancestors are not knowing anything. They are very intelligent when considering we people. They are excellent. Sometimes you take Thiruvalluvar, a saint who wrote 1330 that sayings. So you take that, how much effort he put, how much value he has given the time to frame that 1330 small two-line poems, the Tirukkural we can say. So whatever they have done is correct. But are we following those ideas, those philosophies now? Certainly not. Nowadays you just see we don't bother about time. Some people are dancing in the mobile. I do not know why they are dancing. Sorry, I'm not just for the example I'm telling. If you feel that is very important, I am nobody to control you. I am nobody to advise you. You do it. That is up to you to decide. Because I am telling about the time management, and this will be that is what's called outside the purview. Forget about it. For the time management, we are getting only 24. You want to manage the time, is that can be done per day. You can do whatever you feel within 24 hours, and you cannot take loan to a few hours from the next day's 24 hours. It's very difficult. Time is limited. Whatever God has given. Yesterday I told you 120 years as per the astrology. Every person is given by God. 20 years, leave it. Then 100 years, this is Rajvel sir's calculation. 100 years God has given you. 36,500 days it is given to you. You manage whatever available time. 36,500 into 24. You calculate, you will get the hours. You calculate in terms of minutes into again 60. Again you calculate into seconds. You will get in terms of seconds. So you are given only that much minutes, that much days, that much hours, that much seconds. So everyone has to take control on his day, control on his hours, control on his minutes, control on his seconds. If you do it, definitely it will improve your ability, capability, capacity, everything it will be improved, and finally you can reach your goal. What is the ultimate purpose of the life? Ultimate purpose of the life is getting happiness without disturbing others. Generally you will find in some other book or some other speech, they will say only ultimate purpose of the life is only happiness. I am also telling ultimate purpose of the life is happiness, but Rajvel sir is adding one more word, that is without disturbing others. I should not disturb others' freedom. So he is happy, I am happy, let us be happy, that's all. Because of my happy, I should not give any trouble to the other person. Particularly I am telling you to the neighbors. Okay, so time is limited, that everyone will have to manage the limited time within that allowed period. Okay, don't waste any moment of your life, because that time which has passed, that time which is passing you, which has passed you, never comes again in your life, in my life, in his life, or in her life. Okay, so if never lose a momentum, and then you will start handling workload efficiently and finishing it up quickly. Dear friends, I tell you one thing very important. Of course, it may be out of this presentation. Now, suppose you are doing an activity which is uneconomical. My question is, how did you come to a conclusion to do that uneconomical work in your life? Why don't you give up that idea? Concentrate on your economical. Then you may say, sir, it's a free time, I am telling you. No, there is, my dear friends, as far as myself is concerned, Dr. NR philosophy is concerned, there is no time which is freely available to you. 24 hours. God has given you some work. You do that work. You find out what is your work. That is your duty. So without knowing where you are sitting, without knowing how much you are given, without knowing how to do that, without knowing what is the formula of that, without knowing what questions you have, without knowing what are the challenges you have, unnecessarily you are just calculating, you are doing some other work. Definitely. In some families I have seen, See, there will be some old lady. She is supposed to be the head of the family, and the people, other people are getting married and they are coming. And that lady should lead that family 10 o'clock. Please, sons and daughters, this daughter-in-law, son-in-law, you please go to bed now 10 o'clock. She has to do it like this. Suppose she herself is opening the TV and night 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, she is just seeing the TV, enjoying the life. It's not enjoyment. It is wasting the time given by the God. Next day, no, you can't do any work. Not only because of you, not only your work is spoiled. Almost all the people work is spoiled. All the people works are spoiled. That's why I'm telling, try to understand the time management. So you want to finish it, whatever the work given by the God, quickly, safely, sincerely, correctly. Okay, now let's go to the other thing. Dear friends, I hope that I am boring you. I am boring you? No, please tolerate with me. This is only a few slides. Time management is the process of life. Now you will understand what is the meaning of the time management. Time management is a process of planning and exercising conscious control over the amount of time spent on specific activities. See, management means, if you take, there are functions of management. I will clearly explain you when I am going to meet you in the management classes. Number of classes I am planning, and we are going to, I am going to give you the classes and accounts, journal entries, management, cost accounting, human resource account, lot of things we are going to discuss. So management, functions of management, I will tell you one word, PODSCORB, PODSCCORB, PODSCORB. P stands for planning, O stands for organizing, D stands for directing, C stands for controlling, communicating, coordinating, R stands for reporting, B stands for budgeting. See, if you talk about management, the manager who is sitting in the name of manager, he is supposed to know about the functions of these, functions of the management. These are the functions, PODSCORB. You want to complete your work effectively, you are supposed to know what is the meaning of the term management. If you want to complete the work timely, you are supposed to know about the time management. Time management is the base upon which the basis you are going to construct, upon which the whole organization building, your life building is situated. Maximum people may think, leave it here, he is unnecessarily, he is confusing me, what is there in this? People may criticize. I do accept, I welcome that criticism. The people, the sincere people who are work conscious, people used to say workaholic, so they only will understand the correct meaning of what I am telling. So to increase the effectiveness, efficiency, capability, capacity, skill and productivity. What is productivity? What is efficiency? We are going to discuss separately. And even in the future classes, today I am telling, in future class we will discuss, future class we will discuss. So in that future classes, I will arrange a separate session for the question and answer. So by the time you ask why it is called productivity, quality, sincerity. So there are meaning for that. There are meaning for that. For example, many people, if anybody is coming in the name of commerce expert, account expert, you just simply ask them, dear friend, he may be expert, just get the clarification from them. What is the difference between sales account and account sales? There is a difference. What is the difference between sales account and account sales? You just get the clarification from them. Okay? What is the difference between capital reserve and reserve capital? You just ask the small item. Don't waste time. If commerce expert is coming in, he is supposed to know about this thing. So you get the clarification, get your knowledge. Yes, updated knowledge. That will be helpful to your son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter. The time management refers to managing the time effectively so that right time is allocated to the right activity. Here, right, I am just telling 2 times. Right time and right activity, right time on the wrong activity and wrong time on the right activity, everything will spoil the whole work. You cannot increase your effectiveness, you cannot increase your efficiency, you cannot increase your productivity. Okay, time management is a process of planning, how managing the time effectively and exercise conscious control over effectively so that the right time is allocated to on the right activity. Effective time management allows individual to assign specific time slot to activities as per their importance. Sit, decide. These are the activities. I have to do it tomorrow. Yes, just one day before, just one night before going to the bed, spend some 10 minutes tomorrow. What are the activities I have to do it, which is very important. First I have to go to the bank, I have to deposit some money, I have to open the locker and take the copy, certificate original. You just list it, which one is first, which one is next. Allot the time, because if you go to the banker, immediately the banker is not inviting you to open it, and he may do some he may delay you also in certain activities. Keep a time for that. That's why I told you, right time is allocated to the right activity. Talk with the manager, sir, I'm planning to come. Sir, can I do this? Can you please help me by this time without wasting my time? If he says yes, you just try to go to in time. Be in time. That's the time management. Time management refers of making the best use of time. What is the ultimate purpose of the time management? Time management, ultimate purpose of time management, making the best usage of time. Use of time, as time is always limited. My dear friends, whether you forget everything, one thing you should not forget. Time is always a limited factor, limited resource. Say 24 hours can never be reproduced again. Per day I am telling. Reproduced again. Once the time is lost, it is lost forever. You cannot recall it back. So this much you understand. At least 50% your effectiveness, efficiency, productivity, everything will increase. Simply going and gossiping with this. Some people you will find, I am not criticizing anybody, my dear young friends. Young friends, please don't misunderstand me. I am just telling only for example. Some people nowadays, you will see their way of dressing. I have written an article about management of dressing. Management of dressing. I think it is published in the University News magazine journal, and even also some other international magazine. Also, it was international journal. It was published. See, management of dress. See, when I am sitting in the interview board, if a student is coming with the dress, by the first sight itself I can judge what type of man he is. Dressing is the index of your brain. Face is the index of the mind. That is different. But nowadays, dressing is the index of your behavior. Dressing is the index of your future plan. How much the efficiency you have just by seeing your dressing. One cannot. This is not the only criteria. It is one of the criteria I am telling. Many people nowadays, many people are there with, by having a very good dress, they do all the illegal activities and immoral activities. That is different part. But my question is, see, while you are choosing dressing, choose it very carefully. Good dress. See, some people, there 2 or 3 times I have seen some of my students are always good. One student came in the very first day for the admission day. He came by shaving the head up to like this, keeping some hairs here like this, then another shaving. I thought immediately, say, are you going to study commerce? He told, yes, sir. And moreover, by seeing the face, one eye this side, one eye that side, that side. Then purposely I told, see, you are unfit. Then I thought I can correct him. I gave admission. And first year he was there with the same style. Second year he failed. He kept all the papers arrear. One day I called that boy with the parents. I told him to correct yourself. And that boy was very nice boy. Next day itself he has corrected. He started correcting day by day. And before completing the third year, and he has completed all the arrears, and third year without keeping any arrear he has passed, and he is working as an executive in a private limited company now. So why I'm telling, effectively, time is limited. Once if you lose the time, the time will not come back. So you understand the time management. Now another thing is elements of time management. What are the ingredients in the time element? Effective time planning. Plan the time very effectively. Effective, which is possible. See, effective planning is something different. Deciding in advance is called planning. We are going to discuss the elements of planning separately in our future classes. So in future classes, particularly I am telling this, civil service aspirants, for you the future classes will be very much useful, my dear friends. All competitive examinations people, combined defense service, all civil service, UPSC civil services, state civil service commissions, those people in my future classes will be, I request you all the people to listen my future classes. Now I will give the schedule. Please try to subscribe this channel and just keep on touch with this. Now only we are developing our site, that it is coming, and it will come in a very good interesting manner. Effective means what? Effective in the sense, while planning, and even a single minute should not be wasted. You might have heard about F.W. Taylor, Frederick Winslow Taylor. He is the father of the scientific management. So he told motion study, fatigue study, work study, everything he has made. That means he has studied single minute he should not waste. He has planned in such a way. Successful scientist, successful manager. So effective planning you have to do. While planning means what? Deciding in advance. Deciding in advance without wasting even a single minute. That's called effective planning. Think. Planning, what is the child name of the planning? Suppose planning is a bachelor. What is the adolescent age? That's called forecast. Forecast. Think. Yes, don't waste even a single minute. You take tea. While taking tea, you think what can be the best time, what we can do. So this is to be done like this, that is to be done like. That's called effective planning. Then number 2 is setting goals and objectives. Setting goals, objectives is something different. Goals is something different. Goals means it is a final destination. Objectives means this is a bus through which you are going to reach that goal. Don't get the confusions between. We will discuss what is objective, what is goal, what is strategy, what is rule. Everything we will discuss separately. Then setting the goals. After planning, you set the goal. So where do you want to reach? What is your destination? How you are going to reach the destination? Objectives. Objectives. So objectives is the vehicle which is going to carry you through, by keeping the effective planning in your mind to reach your goal. So that setting the goals and objectives. The third one is setting deadlines. This here only we are coming as the time management, setting deadline. So keep the deadline. Suppose you are going to set, you are going to complete, you have to complete any cost on 31st December. Now you set the deadline, 15th of December should be the deadline. Set the deadline. So beyond that particular deadline, there should not be any work, there should be only revision of the work. You have to find out if there is any bugs. Bugs means what? Some little bit, 1 or 2 mistakes, drawbacks, or anything which is not allowing to go further. That is termed as bugs. So if there are any bugs, every 15 days you give it. At the last 5 days, you keep it for testing. You just plot it, you just test it whether it is working it or not. So setting the deadlines, this is another elements, time management. Then fourth one was delegation of responsibilities. All the work a single person cannot do, my dear friends. Delegation and decentralization, these are the 2 pillars in direction. I told you, parts COB, planning, organizing, directing. So that directing, there are 2 pillars, delegation and decentralization. We are going to discuss separately, very neatly, very clearly with various question and answers. In a classroom class, we are going to discuss it. that I will inform you when that class on delegation, class on decentralization, we will discuss completely about the delegations. That 45 minutes duration class we will have. Same like this. The delegation of the response. What is the delegation? Delegation means you give it. Give it. Delegation of responsibilities. There are two things. Once you talk about responsibilities, we have to talk about authority. What is authority? What is responsibility? We are going to discuss in a separate class. How many things are coming, you see? So, delegation of responsibilities. Responsibilities should not be delegated. This is my view. Under any circumstances, responsibilities should not be delegated unless there is a comma. When the responsibilities can be delegated, with whom the responsibility can be delegated, so that those things should be there. There is some fencing level. Responsibility means finally you are responsible. So first you clearly explain him what is responsible. What is the responsibility of that particular work before delegation? If you don't do that, these are the responsible. You will find some IT people, the delegations of responsibilities will be given, and the top level management people, they will not delegate all the responsibilities. They will just give something, delegate only little bit works. Small responsibility. The full responsibilities will be broken into pieces, and they will say, if you don't do that, this much of amount will be cut from your salary. So what type of responsibilities, what is the extent of responsibility, what is the authority, so that will be delegated. Transferring the responsibility from one person to the other person in order to complete the work timely before the deadline, with the objectives in order to reach the goals with the effective planning. This is called delegation of responsibilities. So effective planning, setting the goals, setting the objectives, setting the deadlines, then delegation of responsibilities. Now the work is being delegated. Authorities and responsibilities I will discuss very separately in a separate class. Then prioritizing the activities as per their importance. Once the responsibilities are delegated, then you prioritize. That means which is to be taken first, which is to be taken next. That we have to do it. It should be made in a queue form. So one by one, this work is over, the next work you take it. This work is over, next work you take it. Now, okay. So this is the other element. Spending the right time on the right activity. I have already told you, right time on the right activity, and one should channelize. See, time management, the manager who is responsible for the time management, or the person who is made responsible with the delegated responsibilities, and he has to see my right time is clearly is going on the right activity. Right time will be there, but it is going on wrong activity. That means the whole, see, time waste, money waste, fund waste, effort must waste, and not only your time waste, your effort is waste, you are wasting the others' effort also. Okay, so this is called the elements of time. Then another, time management. Why we have to consider it is very important, why it is crucial, because time is limited. Only 24 hours we are given. 36,500 days only we are having in our hand. So within which only we can manage our time. That is why time management is very essential. Number two is you can accomplish more with less effort. If you do the time management correctly, if you spend the right time on the right activity in order to reach the goals with the help of your objectives, by carrying on the effective planning on your mind, you can accomplish more, you can achieve more, you can complete more work, and that too effectively you can complete with less effort. With the less effort. Okay, you need not put much effort. Then I tell you one very practical this thing. Of course, this will be a little bit away from my presentation. See, in our say you take our mother in our home. So normally what she will do, she will cook and we all will eat, and all the utensils will be put on the wash basin. Next day morning there will be lot of utensils, plates and everything, they are waiting in order to wash. So what I am telling, if you spend the right time, now let us share the responsibility with each. Suppose we are 5 brothers. You after eating, you take the plate, put it in the wash basin. Before putting into the wash basin, you just clean it and you keep it set aside. That's all. Next day you will not put much effort, only less effort, which is small, just cleaning. That plate will go to that hanger, plate stand. This is what. Then and there, no, you complete that work with the time by taking the time management answer. Then lot of heavy effort you need not put it. Then improved decision making ability. Time management only can give you decision making, that too good decision making, and particularly efficient decision making, and that too improved decision. Your decision making should always be improved. In TVs, there are some people are coming with lot of ideas. You pay only 9 rupees, you pay only 19 rupees. If your business is not doing like this, some people are talking like this. How much effort they are putting? Their decision making, they have decided. Simply you just calculate 99 rupees they are calculating. Suppose 1 lakh people are subscribing at 99 lakhs, almost it is coming nearly 1 crore. Decision making. So improved decision making ability, time management. They utilize their time. Of course, there is nothing wrong in it. Time is available with them. They make very good decision making. They are giving very good subject. Clearly they are arranging everything. Systematically they are arranging. They are calling the people. They are informing the people. They are just successfully, they are running it through the improved decision making ability. It's only the ability. Again, I am telling you, ability, responsibility, quality. Okay. These are all we are going to discuss in a separate class. Become more successful in your career. Once if you are doing the time management is correctly, you will be the successful human resource in your career. Successful human resource in your career. Then learning opportunities are everywhere. Now one should not think that I know everything, and nobody is there in the world who is knowing everything about the world. Nothing. Whatever you learn, so far whatever you learn, this is only this much level. So whatever we have to learn, this is, except this, lot of levels are there. Even in some organizations I have seen some higher level will be there. Suppose they don't allow the juniors to talk with them. Why? What is the wrong in it if they are talk? What is the wrong in it if you just take an opinion from them? They will get angry. And it will be very severe with the opposite sex. If boy is sitting, girl should not talk. If girl is sitting, boy should not. It is very, they will take everything personal, personalization. See, there are 2 things, my dear friends. One is official relationship. Next one is outside relationship. Third one is personal relationship. That personal relationship should not be allowed to enter into official relationship. You talk officially, 2 friends, they are talking with the employee-employer relationship. While coming outside, you are friends. You talk personal with the outside relationship. Personal relationship should not enter into these places. Okay. So that the behavior and everything we will discuss in a separate class. Learning opportunities are everywhere. Everywhere, wherever you go, any opportunity comes. Means, say, take for example, if I am just going and sitting and situation make me to sit for 5 minutes, and then immediately I will just go and ask the people, say how you are doing the business, how many customers are coming, what is your per day income. Of course, I may kill his time, but with his permission that I will ask all these things, just to understand. So you learn the opportunities, what best he can do it. Lot of things we can see. So try to learn wherever opportunities are coming. Don't forget to learn it. Then reduce stress. Stress is a physical changes. Some sort of mental changes, physical changes, feeling changes in your feels. It may be heavy, it may be happy. The stress means don't take it as only, stress means only in a negative side. Positive stress is there and negative stress is there. Say distress, then stress. There are two stress. About stress management, we will see separately in a separate class. So reduce the stress, whatever it is. See, you should not be too much of happy, and you should not be too much of so what to do. Don't sit like this. So reduce the stress. Be always normal, happy mode. Okay, reduce your stress. Stress means always we talk. Stress is a very bad term, and stress is not a bad term. There are two types of stress. Too much of happy is also stress, and too much of worry is also stress. There are distress and stress. There are two stresses are there. We will discuss separately. Then free time is necessary. That's what I told you in the last lecture number 1. See, treasure the time, I told you. Save the time, I told you. Save the time, I told you. Free time is entirely different from killing the time. Free time, it doesn't mean you don't do any work or something like this. See, free time is necessary in order to take care of your immediate independence. Immediate independence, first comes mother. Dependent. For immediate dependent, first comes mother. Next comes father. Third comes no brother, no sister, daughter, this sister, son, no brother, son, no nothing. Immediately after mother, father, next immediate dependent is your wife. Yes, suppose you are a person, next dependent is your husband, then son, daughter. After that only, then others are coming, brother, sister, son, sister. So free time is necessary. So if you feel that you are having free time, if you feel that they are also having free time, just go with them, talk with them, just for a few minutes, just to spend with them. Then self-discipline is highly valuable. Self-discipline, it is very, very important. Talk politely, talk gently, talk whatever they expect from you to talk, that much only you have to talk. So organize your talk in such a way, start, keep it, then reduce it, come out. Self-discipline. And before you are telling something, first you should try to do that. Self-discipline is unnecessarily, you should not create any misunderstanding about you in their brain. Self-discipline is very important. Make your dress proper. Keep your eyes always straight. Then talk with them. Come here. Do your work. Then have free time. Then save time. This is time management. That is why we are considering time management is crucial. Then another process of effective time. I hope I am taking too much of time. Process of effective management. Now, be aware of how to effective management, how to go for it. Effective management, time management, what to do. Being aware of yourself, your habit and your ways of working. 1 minute, I will take tablet. The class, I should not forget taking my tablet. Be aware of yourself, your habit and your ways of working. First, you understand yourself. That is the very important. Many people, now the problem is they don't understand about themselves, but they will talk lot of advices to the others. Then structuring your time. Make a plan. Structure your time. 24 hours, what are the things I have to do? Setting goals. I told you, goals is the final destination you want to reach. You are planning to reach. You are set to reach. Then prioritize these goals. So which goal is to be, where I have to go? First my destination is what? Next destination was prioritize the goals. Deciding, take the objectives in your hand. That is the vehicle through which you are going to attain your destination, reach your destination. And deciding how much time to allocate to specific task. adjusting the plan as they change. I told you now, if you go to the bank manager, the bank manager not freely sitting like us. He has 1,000 customers. He has to give his time to all the people. So adjusting the plan as they change. Man proposes, God disposes. There is a proverb. It happens. You are just going to a place by thinking there is, without thinking about rain and all. Suddenly rain comes. It wastes everything. So adjust the plan as they change. Then revisiting the goals. So once the plan is changing due to the natural calamities or unavoidable circumstances and uncertainty, then revisiting the goals and priorities regularly. Priorities, once you've made it, let it be. But within that priorities, suppose if you cannot reach that particular destination in time, you just revisit the goals. Say, wow, how can we? Sir, I wanted to go for typing, but here it is. It seems it's the time. The next round, you just go there and complete and sit here further. Increasing the personal efficiency and effectiveness. Your efficiency, you only can increase. Your effectiveness, you only can increase. Your skill, you only can develop. No, it's not like that. Rajavel sir, skill. Sir, you just give me 5 grams of skill, then let me develop. Then after that, it will be given back. Or others say, you take my skill and you do. It is impossible, my dear friends. Effectiveness, it cannot be seen. It is some sort of qualitative aspect. So increasing the personal efficiency and effectiveness is the base. It is one of the processes of your effective management. Time management, this is very important. Then scheduling the specific time for the each activities. This also I have already told you. Scheduling the relaxation time in order to regenerate. You know, my dear friends, one thing I tell you, why the natural setup, you see, top management is ahead, it decides. Finance is sitting here, your blood. Your blood is your financial setup. This is financial department. This is the top management. This is HR, hands and works. This is HR department, human resource department. You know, the lungs, so that is coordinating department. See, in your body itself, that organization is there. The whole body is the organization. You know, then other that veins and all, these are things, you know, they are coordinating department. Like this, if you just see everything requires relaxation. Then out of 24 hours, 12 hours we need for our body. Body takes it. That is why you are just going to the bed. Going to the bed means it is not the question you are sleeping. Body requires to regain the strength. During your sleeping time, the body requires the regain. Whatever the energy it gave during the daytime, so it is to be regained once again. It requires relaxation. Your tissues, muscles, everything requires relaxation. So that is why the nature is making such a setup that you go to bed. During that bed, the body takes the relaxation for regenerating of your energy. You know how much thanks we have to give to our God. I am not a doctor, I am not a science man, I am not, simply whatever I know, just I am sharing. Whatever I am telling may be wrong. Provided if I am not wrong, just you accept it. Please don't criticize me. How do you know that the body is getting relaxation? No, this question should not be made towards me. Simply whatever I know due to my this small brain, just I am sharing with my young friends. Again I am telling my dear elders, it's not for you, for my young friends. Those who are listening me, to them only just I am telling. So that is why scheduling relaxation time. I told you, have some free time. That free time is only the relaxation time. Time management, effective time management, you require some free time, relaxation time. So why? In order to regenerate. Then observe the result. Once if everything is there, how you put it is in the line, then you carefully watch how my time management works out. Okay, so this is called the process of effective time management. So then effective practical time management. Let me say very quickly the thing I have taken more time. For effective time management, you should be organized. Dear friends, you should be organized. You see only the pink color topic, a heading. You should be organized and don't misuse the time. Then be focused and develop the habit. These are the things for the effective practical time management. Time management we have seen process, and you have to make it effective. Practical time management means what? You should be organized. What is it? Avoid keeping stacks of file and heaps of paper at your workstation. Avoid it. Some people will find the officer will be sitting, the files will hide him. Why? I can't understand. Being a professor of the management, being a professor of the accounting, being a professor of the auditing, if I go to any organization, if I file a particular officer, maybe say IAS level or IPS level, if I find so much of a files are standing on a table, definitely I will consider him he is an inefficient officer. How is it possible? That avoid keeping the stocks and stacks and everything, heaping papers on the workstation. Nothing. You should avoid it. Then and there you take a decision by keeping a time management in your brain. You do that, clear it, whether it is positive or negative, just to clear the file immediately so that you give the work to the others. Then throw what all you don't need. Some people will keep all the papers. These are all the dustbin. The paper they have to go to the dustbin, but these people will keep it everything on their table. Throw it. If you feel it is waste, throw it. Don't keep it. Then put important documents on folders. Find out which is very important document, which is not important document. If you feel it is very important and useful for future, keep it. Otherwise, throw it. Then keep the files in their respective drawers with the help of the labels. Previously, I will find you the effective time management, practical time management in pharmacies that people used to keep it. One particular tablet man, he knows where he kept. For that purpose, they used to drawer number 1, drawer number 2, what are the keep that like that. Then it saves time, so which goes on unnecessary searching. So this is organization. Then don't miss the time. Don't misuse the time. Do not kill the time by loitering and gossiping around, going that table, talking with this man. Hi, how are you? Come, let us go for porn. Let us go for tea. These are all, as far as myself is concerned, being a professor of management. If anybody is talking unnecessarily inside the organization, they are to be thrown out. They are equal to dustbin dust. So it is uneconomical wages, unproductive wages. They are just killing the other time. They are waste of this thing. So that means they have to be loitering is another very bad habit. So don't do that work. Concentrate on your work and finish the assignment in time. Then remember, your organization is not paying you for playing games. In some organizations, I find some people keep the TV, recreation place. Why recreation club here? I can't understand. And many places I have advised and I have removed also. Why people are working only 8 hours? And 8 hours, why do you want to keep a recreation club and recreation facilities, TV, table tennis? Why do you want to keep it? If they want to play, let them play in their house. Only 8 hours the employee can be allowed to sit in the organization. Employee engagement is something different. Giving all these type of benefits, that means you are giving the employee to kill your own effective time. Now, as per myself is concerned, I am deadly against making a TV there and everything. Nothing. Even some officers, they used to keep TV also inside. Why the TV? You tell me. Why the TV is available? I mean, necessary. If he wants to know the TV, he has his own cell and everything. What is the purpose of TV inside the say office? So much of files are sleeping, but you are seeing TV. What is the guarantee that he is seeing only the important items? If at all he wants that, let him. There are many managers to advise him. Then what is the purpose of forgetting all these things? He will see the cricket match. He will see this other thing. He will see the picture. I am deadly against all these things, my dear friends. Now concentrate on your work. Finish the assignments on time. Remember, your organization is not paying for gossiping or loitering. Then first complete your work and then do whatever you feel like doing. And that too doing in the office work. Don't wait till the last moment. Some people will be there wait, gossiping, loitering here, going there, seeing TV, talking with the opposite sex people, employees. Oh, today your shirt is very good. Today your say sari is very good. Today you are looking very sober. Why these type of talks? Why? Do that work. Lot of files are sleeping. So office is not paying to cool others. Don't wait the last moment to say today 5 o'clock is the last time. Don't kill your juniors by assigning the work at the last moment. Then another one is be focused. One needs to be focused for effective time management. This is correct. Develop the habit. Develop the habit of using planners, organizer, table, top calendars for better time management. Set reminders on phones and your personal computers. Here also I am telling, you have your own personal computer. You have your own personal reminder. You set everything on your phone. Then why do you keep a separate very big TV of for 52 inches? So these are all the very bad practices. So effective time management is very important. Sometimes, my dear young friend, again I am telling elders, that I have told you, some people may not like it. Whatever I am telling, it is really very important for the junior, my young friends. Then life benefits of time management. Just I will tell only time management life benefits. It reduces the stress, get more work done, then less rework, less life friction and problems, more free time, then less wasted time, more opportunities, improves your reputation, less efforts, more time where it matters. These are the life benefits of time management. My dear young friends, it is specifically for you. Just it reduces your stress, get more work done, less rework, create your own. See, generally yesterday I told you, Teedum Nandrum Pirarthara Vara. That means what? Goodness or badness. These things others will not give you. We are creating for ourselves. If you go timely for time management, then you will be away from all these things. So, next one is day-to-day time management for the students. Friends, dear students, please listen this thing very carefully, my dear friends. I think more time I have taken. If you are a student, please read this example. Now you are preparing for examination and appears for the examinations. How to calculate time? Let us have time management in preparation for examination as follows. How? 5 hours you get up from bed. Every day you have to have the practice. 5:30 setting for the preparation. Better study the theory paper. Sitting for preparation. Which chapter is to theory paper? You take it and you prepare. Half an hour I am giving time. Bedding, wash your face and fresh yourself. Then sit for preparation. Better theory paper. 1 hour you prepare. Then 6:30 hours have a small walk and small yoga. 6:30 you start walk and small yoga. Again, only half an hour is enough. It's not the case so much of exercise like this. No, don't do that. Only half an hour, simple yoga. Then 7 o'clock have a cup of milk or just go through a newspaper. What is the important news? Don't go inside the news. What is there? Only you take headlines. Then again 7:30 you prepare. Better practical paper you sit for preparation. 7:30. You are not a computer. Of course 1 or 2 minutes maybe there. Then by 8:30, 1 hour practical paper. 8:30 you start to college in a dress code with the peaceful thinking. Then 8:30 you went to college. Then 8:30 to 15:30, that means evening 3:30 till there you are in the college. Learn. Then 15:30 hours you are coming from the college. Have some slight tiffin and have some rest. 2 hours I am giving. Then 17:30 have a milk and sit for preparation. Better study the theory paper. Then 20:30 3 hours. Here I am giving you 3 hours. 17:30 then 20:30. That means go for dinner by seeing good programs in TV. While taking dinner, no, you please see TV, only good programs. Then after half an hour sitting for the preparation, better practical paper. Then 22:30 go to bed. That is 10:30 you should have a sleep. So this is a day-to-day time management for the students. Now you may ask, sir, is it possible for me to practice every day? It is possible. It is possible. Practice it. Then another thing, management of time at the examination day outside the hall. Today is examination. Now I have not gone inside the hall. Outside the hall, what we have to do? How to manage the time? It is common that every student used to say that question paper is very lengthy, time is not available, time is not sufficient, it is lengthy paper, I left some questions. These are all inefficiency of the students to manage the time. If paper is for 100 marks, the time is allotted 3 hours. That is 180 minutes. Then the time management should be as follows. Please note, 100 marks, 180 minutes. Young friends, of course this class is little bit lengthy. If I curtail it, again you will have some sort of bore. While listening this presentation, in between you want to take rest, means you take rest. After that you just again replay it and you just see it. Okay. I myself feel I am taking too much of time. Originally I wanted to make it in a 3 lecture hour, but 3 lecture hour on the time management, other lot of general topics are waiting. They are in queue. So that's why just I wanted to put it in only 2 classes. Please try to adjust. Yes. Now 100 marks, the time allotted to the student 3 hours 180 minutes. Then the time management should be as follows. How? Don't study in the previous night by spoiling your sleep with tension. Some people will be studying up to 2 o'clock. Next day morning they will be sleeping at up to 9 o'clock. It's waste. That means you are killing your efficiency. 90% of the students are in this category. Please, why I am telling you know everything. This practice will reduce your spirit, body will not cooperate. Your body will not cooperate if you do it like this. Up to 2 o'clock you are prepared and next day after 9 o'clock you are sleeping, going to the examination, sitting, you know everything, but your body will not cooperate. It seems that you are writing very speedily. No, you can't write it speedily. The work will not be done. Go to bed as per suggestion given above. That means 20 to 30 hours. Go to the bed. Get up by 5 o'clock. Sit for the preparation 5:30. Have a walk and small yoga. 6:30. These are all outside the examination hall. Have a cup of milk by 7. Sit for preparation by 7:30. Start for examination 8:30. That's all. But the great mistake, what is the great mistake? Sitting up to night, sitting up to 2 o'clock night preparing the name of preparation and sleeping till 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning with a lot of tensions. No, you should not do it. Then next, inside the examination hall. I told you 100 marks 3 hours. Please see the question paper. This is inside the hall. You went to the hall. You are sitting in the examination hall. The papers are given to you. Please see the question paper for 5 minutes without any tension. Mark the question paper. Mark the questions in the question paper for very well known, known answers and not known. Relax for 5 minutes. No problem. 5 plus 5, 10 minutes you have wasted now. No issue. Out of 180 minutes, you have wasted now 10 minutes. The question paper you have seen properly for 5 minutes without tension. Mark it for 5 minutes. 10 minutes over. Okay. Then total 10 minutes you have consumed for these activities. The remaining time is only 170 minutes. Keeping 10 minutes for revision. Last 10 minutes for revision, and hence the net available time for you to present the paper is 170 minutes minus 10, that is 160 minutes. In other words, I can say 180 minutes minus 20, 160 minutes. This 160 minutes for the 100 marks, and hence for 1 mark you have to work, you have to spend 160 divided by 100, that is 1.65, 6 minutes. For 2 mark question, how much time you have to spend? You should manage the time to write the answer. 2 into 1.6, 3.2 minutes, say 3 minutes. So 3 minutes are given to you to attend a 2 mark question. It's more time. In 3 minutes you can do lot of items. One day you sit 3 minutes, you keep mum and see the 3 minutes how much time you are having, then only you will feel and realize. Then for 5 mark question, you should manage 5 into 1.6, that is 8 minutes you have to. And for 10 mark question, 16 minutes time you have, and 20 mark question, 32 minutes you have. So like this, time management should be there inside the examination hall. Don't see here and there, don't look at anything, don't give any time to your neighbor, don't to give nothing. You concentrate only on your work. Very nicely you can attend the examination. First attend all the questions which are very well known, then you go to the well known, then you go to the known. Now you are having 10 minutes, now you finish your work. Now you have 10 minutes. I told you at the very first itself, 10 plus 10, 20 minutes, 180 minutes minus 20, I told you the 10 minutes for seeing the question paper and marking the question paper. The remaining 10 minutes, I have already given the provision in order to revise the answer sheet. Now you are having 10 minutes and proportion for the unknown questions. Unknown questions you have not attended. For that unknown question, allotted time is also available with you. 10 minutes plus that, 10 minutes plus 10 you are having. Now leisurely by using 10 minutes plus minutes, think and write the unknown answer for the unknown question, not known question. Taking too much of time to write answer for one question and taking very little time for some questions and no time for many questions is the mismanagement of time inside the examination hall. Hence the students will get more tension, more stress, and finally with the less marks. Here only the students fail. They are not organized. They misuse the time. They are not properly function. They don't understand how to calculate the time. They don't know how to manage the time. So this will be a formula. Keep this time always. You can just keep it always in your hand. Okay, so I am coming to the final conclusion, my dear friends. A person who understands the importance of time, particularly my young friends, he can do it everything in an efficient manner. He gets success in his life and vice versa is also too. If you don't know how to manage the time, failure is your final result. The more efficient we act, the more time we will have left over for future project. If we look all around important event of history, we will see that all successful people of history made the best use of time. The prosperous people of the world are very conscious about the value of time. So in this aspect, I used to recall the greatest person, two greatest person I am giving more respect. Number one is the great Kamarajar sir and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. These two great people, they have never wasted even a single minute in their life. Now only because of them, today we are very happily sitting in this freedom-oriented India. So the prosperous people of the world are very conscious about the value of time. The prosperous people like Kamarajar sir and Subhash Chandra Bose. So like them now, they were very much conscious about that available time. Hence, we should never waste our time and try to make the best use of it. Time management is all about spending your time in the right places, in a right manner, on right things. It's about knowing your priorities, obligations and schedule. When you manage your time, your benefits in all areas of life to make the life precious. So my dear young friends, this is what I wanted to talk with you. Again I am telling my dear elders, this is not for you, this is for my young friends. So whatever I kept in my brain to help my young friends, I have given here. So even the young friends also, this is only my ideas, my thinking. I'm not compelling anyone to follow like this. This is for your understanding purpose. I wanted to give you a small awareness. That's all I have given. If accepting or rejecting is up to you. Okay, dear friends. Then coming to this, the last. Thank you very much, my dear friends, by your well-wishing and motivating teacher friend, Dr. N. Rajavel, retired professor of commerce and management. Let us meet in the next interesting topic. And another one more, my humble request is kindly please give me your feedback, because I'm going to I have planned the time management. I have planned a lot of things. So all the subject we are planning in two ways: free classes and the paid classes. That everything I will put in through this channel. So your valuable feedback, kindly give it to my WhatsApp number, that is 9434281546 or drnrhodcom@gmail.com. You give me your strength. Don't, after listening, don't be idle. Just, you want to criticize, you want to scold me, you want to give me any idea, you want to suggest me, or you want to give any very fruitful suggestion, please give it to me. Your suggestion is our strength. Your feedback is our vitamins. Okay, dear friends, we will meet in the next interesting topic class. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.